guys, we're Elle'n'Elou. I'm Michelle.
And I'm Emmy.
And today we are going to be doing
25 games to play with no Wifi.
We did this video last year, so if you want to see that, it will be in the description box below.
But don't watch it because it really is bad. My hair looks really bad in that video. I'm all like this. And some candy.
So let's just get right into the video.
So number 1 is Ultimate Hangman, and I know this sounds super basic, but it's actually really fun because it's like animated. It draws when you get it wrong and stuff, and then it draws the floor and then like this little hatch thing, and then the guy who opens the or lets go is the guy. He's this creepy guy in a mask. He's like, that sounds really creepy, but it's actually really fun.
So this one is cut the rope. What you do is there's this little green monster guy at the bottom, and you basically have to get the candy from the top to him. There's different additions to it. I think like Christmas and Halloween are 1 and 2 or something. So if you've already heard of cut the rope, you can go get those.
So the next one is paper toss. This one is just easy to learn, easy to play, and it's just
We're trying to come up with words other to say that it's super fun. That's why we're struggling.
It's super easy. You just swipe it and try and get it into the trash can, and then I think it starts moving.
Yeah, I think it starts
after
to move.
so long. I'm sorry. Getting over cold. Hashtag relatable.
So the next game is Fruit Ninja. So what you do is there's a bunch of fruit that falls and you have to swipe it like a ninja. You don't want to swipe the bombs. And a really cool thing we learned about this one a while back is you can play it. It's a multiplayer.
Multiple. Just say multiple. Multiple players.
Oh, you could. It's a 2-player game. There's a setting in there, and you can have 2 people, and you can compete. So that one's great.
So the next one is Traffic Rush 2. So there's one that costs money, and this is the knockoff version. It's still made by Donuts, but it just doesn't cost money.
It's the free version.
It's the free version. Traffic Rush is really simple. You just swipe the cars so that they don't crash. So that's basically it.
So the next one is Lep's World, and I feel like this is kind of similar to Mario. You have to jump up and hit the coin things, and he's a leprechaun. Lep's World.
You can't play Mario on a phone anymore.
Yeah, exactly. So this is
a substitute.
An alternative. This is a
This
better
is a
alternative.
substitute. The next one is Happy Glass. This one's really interesting because I would always go past it in the App Store. I know I do this for a lot of games. Finally, we downloaded it, and it is really fun. You just draw lines so that the water gushes and gets into the glass.
It's actually super hard because when you draw it, your line can make the glass tip over, and I don't know. Whoever came up with this had a great imagination. So the next one is called Knife Hit, and this one I could totally see being super addictive.
I know.
You just want to play over and over, and you totally rage play whenever you lose. So you want to hit these knives on the wood without hitting the other knives that are on there, or the knives you've already put on there, and you can hit apples for bonuses and stuff like that. So that's super groovy.
I love that. So this one is Picto Word, and this one is a really awesome game because there's 2 pictures and you have to figure out what the word is based off the 2 pictures.
There's this one, I was playing this earlier, and it was a picture of a fire and a dog. I was like, what, a fire dog? What? And then Amy comes in, she's like, no, that's a hot dog. Okay, so the next one is called Climber, and this one is so hard. Oh my goodness. He's climbing this ladder, and every time his hand goes over the wood, you have to hit it. But the water is rising as you go, so you're kind of in a rush, and
it's so hard, but so fun.
It kind of gives you low-key anxiety as you're going up because you're so scared. I think there's sharks in the water below too, so that's always fun.
Okay, this game is probably my favorite game out of all of them. I play it so much, and it's really just...
It's not really a game.
It's not really a game. It's just really interesting, and it's really funky rad, and like... That's such a good word for it. It's funky rad, y'all. You have these colors and they're numbered, and then the picture is numbered too, so you just basically do that. And I like to do it with my stylus pen. It makes it a lot better.
And
Make sure you get the right one of color by number, because otherwise it's not very fun.
the next one is Diner Dash, and when I was growing up, I used to play this all the time on the computer, and then I found out it was an app. Super excited about that.
Oh.
This was my jam growing up. My sister's
You're
always...
still growing up though.
This was my jam when I was younger. So you're this girl and you have to deliver the food to all the customers, I think take their orders.
And make them happy. And as you go along, you have more challenges. Okay, so the next one is Color Road. This one is super simple. What you do is roll the ball and hit the right other balls like that are the right color, and it changes the color and you have to keep going. It's a super duper game. It's super duper.
So this next game is called Garden of Words. They give you like 5 or 6 letters and you have to make as many words out of it as possible, and there's like a crossword thing at the top. This game is so addictive. I literally had my whole family helping me when I couldn't come up with words. We all did it so long. And if you're going on a trip and you don't have Wi-Fi, this one would be perfect because, I don't know, all of these are perfect, but this one is just something about it. And, like, the time passes so quickly when you're playing it.
So the next one is Julio. All you do is you're a hole and you have to try eat stuff around. This is, okay, it is the most funky red game, super duper jinkiness game you have ever played in your life. I hate it and love it at the same time. We have a hate and love relationship. Well, all in all, it's a really good game. You should get it.
So this next one, I also have a love-hate relationship with. It's called Pogo. Yeah, Pogo Cat. I saw it in the App Store.
And you could just tell by the picture.
It was going to be so much fun, and so I downloaded it. I'm all good with cats. Cats are so adorable.
Cat on Pogo Stick, even better.
Yeah, cat on a pogo stick, even better. For the life of me, I cannot get past one hop of this thing. I always face plant or go backwards. If anyone else can figure out how to play this, would you help a girl out? Because it looks so much fun, but I can't get it. Like, I don't understand.
Oh my goodness, this game is so cool. You have this plank and you grow it until you think it's long enough, and then it like falls over and the guys walk, and then there's another one, and so on. You have to try and find the perfect length, and it's really, you can either do super good at it or you can kind of just fail right away.
It's kind of hard because you can't be too short and you can't go too long. It has to be just perfect. So it's kind of about accuracy. So if you're an accurate person, this would be an accurate game for you to play. So this next one is Castle Pals, and this one gives me such a throwback feel, like arcadey, like Mario vibes kind of. So you're this, I think they switch back and forth between the boy and the girl. It looks just like Mario, where you have to, like, you can't hit there's these fireballs and you can't, obviously hit them, and you have to go over the lava, go up the staircase so you can fly. And I thought this was gonna be really easy, but it actually turned out to be pretty hard. It brought back a lot of memories from Mario, because Mario also was my jam growing up. I'm still growing up, back yonder.
So the next one is Helix Jump. So you have this ball and you trying to you can swerve the little tower, and there's like holes in it, so you go down because you have to keep swerving it and stuff. So you have to try and hit it without hitting the red ones. It's a good game to have while you're traveling.
So this next one is called Pixel Stars, and it's kind of a running game. So you run along and you have to hop over the blocks and the bad guys and collect the coins, and it goes on a long time. But it's cool because it's not positioned. Normally games are just straight on. This one's kind of at an angle, so I thought that was an interesting.
And there's a lot of them, like Subway Surfers, Temple Run, Angry Granny, whatever. You can get all those, but this one is just like a change.
And it's all
scenery.
pixelated, so it's another one of those vintage-y type of games, which I think are really cool.
Yeah, they're really fun to play. So the next one is Rotator. It's really, 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 really roofy. In it, you rotate, and you can only rotate the ball to the right, and you have to try and get through different shaped things so you don't hit them and die. And so you have to rotate it. This game sounds so easy. It is
not easy.
So conquer it on the road.
Yeah. So this next one is called Slashy Knight. And it's kind of hard to explain, but you're this knight. They show you kind of you have to follow this dotted path, because as you go along, there's these other knights waiting there, and you have to kind of defeat them. But you don't really have to do anything. You just kind of run into them, and that defeats them. But if you don't stay on the path as you're going along, you'll veer off the path and run into knights that are at a higher level than you. That kind of doesn't make sense, but like as you're watching this little video clip, you might understand.
The next one is Sling Drift. This game, all you have to do is you're this car driving along, and when you get to a curve, you hold the thing until you think it's all around and keep going. It may sound simple and kind of may sound like it may sound like even a simpleton could get it, but is she a simpleton?
Maybe she's a simpleton. Here, simpleton. I made a loogie.
Now I smashed it.
Can she hear us? I don't know. I think her brain might be sick. Or maybe she's a simpleton.
Simpleton?
Yeah, simpleton. Watch what I do. I have made a loogie, and now I smashed it.
So the next one is snake versus block, and this one, you're this snake, but you're not really a snake. It kind of looks like a snake. You're little balls. You're a bunch of these little balls, and as you're going along, you try to collect more balls so you can become longer. And as you're going along, you're running through these blocks, and they're numbered like 1, 2, 64, 8. And you want to try to go through the smallest number, because whatever number you go through, that's how many balls you'll lose. And you know, you can't lose yourself, which is, you are the balls.
This one is fit. It is exactly how it sounds. You're the shape right away. And then, this is hard to follow. And then you go through this other shape, you become the shape, and then you go through another one and another one. And it smalls you down later on as you get on. But you have to try and fit it in, and you only have 3 times to try and fit it. It's kind of hard, and then sometimes it's kind of easy, but mostly kind of hard, so. So that was all for 25 games to download with no Wi-Fi.
If you're going on a car ride, or an airplane ride, or
these are the games to get.
Yeah, they're all very addicting, and no, I'm not gonna say that. Just like drugs. What? Don't do drugs.
Whoa, it's so close to us. Don't forget to give this video a huge leaf up. Or thumb, you know.
And don't forget to comment down below what game is your go-to game when you don't have Wi-Fi. And don't forget to... Did you hear that? Mine was better. And don't forget to subscribe! And we'll see you guys later.
Peace out! I'm cold. See y'all later.
Forgot he was there. He's always there. Watch. Oh, let's take a thumbnail while we're thinking about it.
Ow, something pointy is like poking my butt.
What is this? Noob, come on, let's go. You ready?
Stop calling me a noob. You're a noob.
Who has the iPhone? Sit up straight.
What are you? My evil aunt who adopted me because my parents died? Hey guys, this is my thing. This is my thing. This is my thing. Comment down below if you want a music video. Let's wash my hair so you even. It's not funny.
It's not funny. It's not funny, okay?
No, that's gone too far.
We're so like it's creepy. Can you see the fuzz?
It's not funny.
No, but it is.
Please, can we go with me?
What are you gonna do?
Whoa, look at the model blown hair we got going on.
Get the dress made by today.